Our third and final game that we're covering in today's episode takes place in the Europa League, and it sees Spurs playing host to Frankfurt. Spurs fans were given a real scare as they lost the first leg of their round of 16 match away in Alkmaar. Bergval's own goal was the only deciding factor in the match, in which, taking a look at the numbers, Spurs were thoroughly outclassed. However, the second leg was a mirror image, Spurs dominating the tie on every major win predictor statistic, winning by 3-1 in the end, with a James Maddison goal and a brace from Wilson Odobert, which sealed a 3-2 win on aggregate. In terms of form, this does mean that Spurs have won 3 of their last 4 Europa League matches, and they finished off the league stage in 4th place, with an overall record of 5 wins, 2 draws and 1 defeat to their name. They're one of the strongest sides at this level of UEFA competition, of that there is little doubt. However, they have been very inconsistent this season. They host a Frankfurt side who got the better of a rather lacklustre Ajax team in the previous round. Frankfurt won the first leg 2-1, and then the second leg 4-1 for a 6-2 aggregate win in convincing style. Frankfurt have shown that whilst they may have lost Marmush in the January transfer window, they are still able to get goals from the rest of the boys on their team, with 5 different goal contributions coming from the 6 goals scored in the round of 16 tie. In terms of form, as with Spurs before them, Frankfurt have also won 3 of their last 4 Europa League matches. This follows a successful league phase in which they finished 5th place overall, with a record of 5 wins, 2 draws and 1 defeat to their name. When we take a look at the head-to-head record, the last time these sides faced off was in the 22-23 group stages of the Champions League. A 0-0 draw in Frankfurt was followed up by a 3-2 win for Spurs in London, with Son and Kane linking up to earn the result. That win for Spurs actually saw them finish top of Group D ahead of the Germans by just a single point. My prediction for today's game is that both Spurs and Frankfurt have strong attacking talent in their sides, but both sides have also struggled to put together consistent runs of forms, mainly due to their ability to keep clean sheets. With all of this in mind, I think we're going to see a few mistakes in this one, and I like the chance of seeing goals. Spurs have seen over 2.5 goals in 3 of their last 4 Europa League matches, and in 2 of their last 3 home games in this competition as well. Whereas Frankfurt, they've seen over 2.5 goals in 4 of their last 6 Europa League games, and in 3 of their 4 away matches in this competition as well. When we take a look at the head-to-head record, only one of the last 2 head-to-head encounters have seen over 2.5 goals, but the 0-0 scoreline saw a combined 23 shots and an XG of 2.46. So with all of this taken into account, I'm going to back over 2.5 goals for a full stake here in bet number 3.